Happy January, Happy New Year. Let's go ahead and get into what December looked like um, as far as the real estate market. And then I'm also going to go over year to date, so 2024 versus 2025, and what we've seen as far as changes so that we can kind of expect and know what to expect for 2026. If I can get my words out right. So let's go ahead and get started. So in the month of December, the median sales price was 355K. And remember, these numbers are for our major cities in the 757: Suffolk, Virginia Beach, York, Williamsburg, Isle of Wight, James City County, Hampton, Newport News, Portsmouth, Norfolk. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Hampton, I think I already said. Oh, Chesapeake as well. So let's go ahead and get into these numbers. So for all those cities combined, our average sales price was 355K. And then we saw that in December compared to November, that price dropped for the 7 cities, but year over year, that price went up around 3%. So the price of houses year over year, month to month, is not going down. When we compare last December to this past December, the price of houses has gone up like 3%. Not drastically, but it has gone up. So price of houses is not going down. When we're looking at closed deals went up, which is a good thing for the Hampton Roads market. So we had 1,673 closed sales in the month of December. That's up 13.6% compared to the month of November. So even though it was wintertime, we had more closed deals in the Hampton Roads area in December than we had in November. And then last December compared to this past December, we had a 5% increase in closed deals. Our median days on market is around 27 days. So we're still looking at days on the market being like about a month overall in the Hampton Roads. Some cities have shorter days on the market than others, but overall we're looking at around 27 days. So buyers are really taking their time. And when it comes to that, I would say sellers just note that the average days on market is 27 days, but there are still houses that are flying in a few days, a weekend, because they're marketed correctly, they're up to par, the price matches, and they're ready to sell, and people love that house. The average days on market did go up in December, which is to be expected, but it went up 35% from November, and it did go up 8% from last year. So year to year, the days on market has increased. 99% of people got what they asked for when they listed their house. They listed at a certain price, they got that, what they asked for. That's 99% of people. So that tells you buyers that agents are doing their job well, and sellers are listening to their agents and pricing their homes correctly. The median price per square foot. So if you have a 1,600 square foot house, the median square footage price is 214, but that's again taking into account all the cities in the Hampton Roads area. So every city, every region, every area even has its own number set it goes off of. Now, new listings actually were down from November to December and from last December to this December. So we had 1,502 new listings in the Hampton Roads area, but that number went down 24% from November. So there were less new listings in the month of December. So sellers, December is not the time to hold back. If you're ready to sell, go ahead and list your home, because people are still looking to purchase. They're out there. And so if you're one that's like, well, I'm not going to wait, you're putting yourself at an advantage, because a lot of other people are waiting to list. And then last December, the new listings went down 4.4%. So last December, there were a few more new listings on the market than compared to this December. Active inventory did go down, of course, from November to December, 18%. But year over year, we did have more inventory overall from last December to this past December. And so I say that the market's looking steady. It's increasing in certain places, decreasing where we, would expect to see decreases, but overall it's looking pretty steady. So now what I want to do is hop into what the year numbers look like. So let me pull that up for you guys so we can be super accurate. All right. So 2025 to 2024, our median sales price. So for 2025, our median sales price for the whole year was at $358K for the Hampton Roads area. And that's taking into account all of the different cities in the Hampton Roads. And so that's a pretty decent number that actually only increased by 4.4%. So when people are like, I can't wait for the market to crash, I can't wait for house prices to go down, they're going up year over year, not by a humongous amount, but they're going up. So in 2024, the average median sales price was $343,000. This year is $358,000. So that is a pretty good increase when we're thinking of house prices increasing on average. Every city is going to have a different number, and I think that I think that when I get into the certain cities, I'm going to go ahead and drop on my local pages what it looked like year to year too. I think that'll be very interesting and eye-opening for people to see, and so that will be on my YouTube and also on my website. On my website, I have every city in the Hampton Roads area, and I have a dedicated page for it where you can find all the things about that city, not just about housing, but just general stuff about that city. But I will have those videos posted at the bottom of that page, just as resources for people so they can really see what the traction is looking like year to year. Closed deals. So closed deals did go up. In 2025, the Hampton Roads area had 23,252 closed sales, and that number went up a couple hundred from last year. So only 0.4% up from last year we saw in closed deals, but it did go up, which is good. The median days on market was at 19 days on the market for 2025. That was actually 2 extra days more than 2024. So for the year on average, the days on market was higher in the Hampton Roads area, which is actually 11.8% increase. So it is a big increase when we're looking at how many days homes set on the market on average. Then when we're looking at list price received, we're kind of at the same. So 99.6% of people receive what they listed their house for. And then in 2024 was at 99.9%, so a 0.3% decrease there. Excuse me. The price per square foot went up by 4%, which matches with the median sales price. And then new listings. We actually had a pretty good increase in new listings this year. I think we do have a lot more new construction coming on the market. I think that a lot more investors have came on the scene and really started renovating houses and putting those on the market, not just renting them out. And so we had 32,308 new listings in 2025 in the Hampton Roads area, which is up actually 5.2% compared to 2024. In 2024, we had 30,712 new listings. So that's a pretty good increase on new listings for the year. And so I'm interested to see how many new listings we'll have in 2026, because we do have a lot of new developments coming up in 2026 that were started in 2025 that didn't even hit the market yet. And so I'm interested to see like what's going to happen. Like I know D.R. Horton is planning to release like a really big amount of new listings. Chesapeake Homes has some great new listings coming up. And so hopefully these new construction builders are putting out some quality things as well. And so that is my market update for you for year over year and month to month for January 2026. I cannot wait to see you in February, the month of love, and heading hopefully into a early spring because I'm kind of over the winter months. But yes, it was a pleasure to see you all. If you have any questions, of course, hit me up. If you want city per city, hit me up. If you want to know about a specific area, let me know, and I am here to help you. I can't wait to start off 2026 on the right foot with you guys. All right, bye-bye. All right.